Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Amplified, and today we are going to be working over there. Ooh, actually no, over there, that would be more central. I don't know why I was pointing up there. It's in that little hole there, you see that? Inside? We're going to be working in there. Something pretty epic has been designed, I guess. I kind of like it. I really need it as soon as possible, which is why we're doing a project like that rather than working on the hotel or any of the other things we need to do. I want to start bulking this area out and having different things that we need to go and use. Now, the one thing that I need actually more than this is a storage room, but I haven't got a design yet for that. I really want some design ideas. Not necessarily like design-wise, not necessarily like how to make it look pretty, but how to make it practical and also make it hold like a lot of stuff. So if you guys have any information on that, or you know of any designs that are pretty cool, or you've got any images of examples of your designs or anything, let me know. Let me know in the comments below, tweet me, do whatever. Just let me know what I can do to make that storage room work. And also if you've got any areas that you think I should put it in. All I need really is it to be near the portal, which is over there. I can't quite see it from here. If I jump, no, I can't quite see it. But anyway, today, before we actually start building and doing stuff, I want to thank you guys. You guys have been absolutely amazing. The support on my last video, which was kind of a little bit nerve-wracking, I must say, was amazing. You guys were just so supportive and awesome, and I mean, I said, could we get 1,000 likes? And right now we're over 2,000 likes, which is probably the most likes on a video ever, to be honest, of mine anyway, I should say, because I'm sure there are tons more. And the views are just kind of crazy and still going up. So thank you ever so much for that support and the lovely comments you guys left. It really is appreciated. And as I said, I'm not going to be making like face cam videos every day or anything crazy like that. We're going to be doing it occasionally. It's like a little thing that we do occasionally when it works with the video that I make. So it won't normally be on Hermitcraft episodes unless I maybe do a Q&A like I did the last one. But yes, that was very exciting. But anyway, this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be working in here. Now, you might be thinking this is a bit of a boring square room. And you are correct. For now anyway. So, in this room is what we are going to be building today. So, yeah, we're going to be building a sheep farm. Now, there are plenty of designs for sheep farms, and I've literally been looking around like crazy at lots of different ones. And I finally found one that I'm going to like. So I'm actually going to get myself the blocks together. I think I've got most of them in here. I think I need to collect a whole bunch more spruce and maybe a few more jungle leaves and maybe a little bit more dirt, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. But we're going to get the materials together and then I will show you guys what I'm planning this episode. So first things first, this thing needs a floor. Now, I should probably explain what I'm thinking here. So, imagine this is the actual floor for now. What we're going to be doing is having these little areas here upwards. So basically then all you need to do is put sheep in this area here, and then you basically put glass or whatever other block here, and then you can pretty much just go along with the shears back and forth very easily. It's very similar to what Cleo's setup is like. Now I could have done something automated or super fancy, but when it comes to sheep farms and mob farms in general, I don't really like the automation too much. I mean, yes, it makes it easier, but I kind of like the practical, you know, when you want wool, you can come in, just go like that, and then you get all the wool, and you can come back 5 minutes later. And because this place here is right in between there and also my portal, I should have probably not done that. Yeah, it just makes it very central to the area and therefore very easy to get to. You know, I can come in here occasionally in between, you know, clips or in between, you know, me doing other stuff, and I can come in here. I'll put like a little storage room maybe as well, just for wool or something like that at the end perhaps. But basically we're going to have 3 rows here. So we're going to have a row here, we're going to have a row here, and a row here. And the same on this side, so we're going to have 3 rows, so we have 3 different colour sheep, probably red, orange and yellow, and then on this side we're going to have blue, cyan and light blue. And then as you can see over here, we do have another floor. I really just want to make one first of all, because I want to see how well that is actually going to work. But what I'm going to do now is build this floor up. We're going to be making it a mixture of grass, because obviously these are going to have to be grass and these in between are going to have to be grass, so they're like cedar things. I don't know, are they called cedars? Like where you know, if this turns to dirt, it'll pick up the grass from there. I don't know, something like that. But basically, the more grass I have around these blocks here, the better. So the path down the middle won't have any pens in. So we're going to have like a little bit of a rough path, like with the cobblestone, stone, gravel, coarser dirt. I have a few bits of. I need 21, which sucks a little bit. I need to go and collect some more of that. But we're going to basically build this floor, and I will show you guys what we're going to do next. So as you can see, I am in the nether right now. Now, I've realised that the room that I'm building the sheep farm in isn't quite big enough, which causes a little bit of an issue in that the amount of time I have now means I need to spend a whole bunch of time just to dig out a larger area, or at least higher area. Now, I know that there are obviously 6 or 5 beacons, wait, 5 beacons in the nether somewhere that I may be able to borrow. The only person on right now is Macleod, who I think is at her base working on some stuff, which is cool. So I don't think anyone should mind if I borrow one. So currently I'm trying to find where one is. I think there's, actually, you know what, I think this might be it here. But why does the beacon, there's no one around, is there? Are these not even working? Someone's actually taken one already. I'm actually going to borrow one. I will bring it back, like in not very long. So I just want to borrow it. I'm hoping I don't break it. It's a silk touch. It should be fine. Oh yes, okay. No one will suspect a thing. So let's just say that made things a whole bunch easier. The room is now a lot taller, which is awesome. I can even make it a little bit taller in the future. Around the middle part along there, I'm thinking I want it to go up in like a triangle, although I really do need to be careful of the things that are up there. I believe I can hear the chicken farm occasionally from over here. I'm not quite sure, I can't hear it now. But what we're going to be doing is actually starting to add the sheep and things like that. So let me quickly go to my chest and grab a little bit of glass, because I think that's going to look best, having glass separating the areas. So what's going to happen is that there are going to be 2 high of the colour of wool is going to be over this side. So we're going to have a yellow this side, but also orange and red. But I thought the yellow clay would look pretty awesome. And then above this, we're going to have a massive long strip of spruce wood, because I really want to make the design mostly spruce with a little bit of clay and stuff like that merged in. And then along these areas here, I would have like spruce going along here, I guess, up till there, and then that would come along and go all the way along there and all the way along there, and possibly all the way along there. Maybe we'll kind of get like a big blocked off area, you know, so that this design up here is separated from the design down the bottom. But anyway, what is going to happen now is that the glass, I believe, should go here, so that these are where the sheep is going to be. And actually, you know what, we should probably put a little design in here as well. Now, I was thinking I wanted stairs, but I think we might need some lighting as well, possibly. So, I mean, we could do a bit of lighting like that. I'm not sure how much that would actually light up. It doesn't really light it up at all, really, does it? So, possibly not the best idea. But I believe maybe we could do something along the lines of this instead. Just to kind of make there, you know, allow there to be a lot of light there that you can actually see. There we are. That looks really good. I like that. And then we'll quickly do the same this side as well. So we'll have that there, and then we'll make sure we have 1 clay. And yeah, I really like that. I think that looks awesome. So, the glass on each of these areas will go along here like so. So this will actually block in the ones on the left and the ones on the right at the same time. And then where it cuts off here, so you can actually get in this side, we're actually going to bring the glass along here and then back again. So the sheep aren't going to be able to escape, which is always good, because you really don't want them to escape. And then on this little one here, we'll then do the same. So we end up with a kind of gradient isn't quite the right word, but a triangular design here, so it actually goes along like this. And that'll keep all of the sheep in that are standing on these grass blocks here. So that'll make it nice and easy. We're going to have yellow, orange and red. Now the reason I have them in that order is because, actually no, you know what, red and yellow are both very easy to get. In the fact that their dyes are like out of the big ones that you can bone meal, like the rose bushes and the sunflowers. So I don't know, I kind of want ones that are really easy to dye, so like red and yellow and stuff on these ones. and then the harder colours to get on this side, but perhaps we will mix it up. I don't know just yet. The designer in me wants there to be like a correlation with the colours, so I would have like black, white and grey on one of the sides or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to do the same on the other side over there, and we might actually, you know, time-lapse quite a bit of this building, because once I've done little parts of the design like that, they then kind of copy over and look very, very similar on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to build some more, and we're going to time-lapse this. Okay, so sadly Camera Studio for some reason seems to not be working. I've got a feeling it's because Zoomer may have updated the server a little bit, but I can't seem to find out right now. No one is around, so I had to do a little bit of time lapsing with still shots again, which doesn't look too bad, but I don't feel like it works for a long time lapse, which is what this was gonna be. But look, this side is pretty much complete. I think it looks pretty awesome. I really like it actually. This is basically what it would look like. And on this side we're going to do the blue, because that is where the three blue kind of sheep are going to be going. Now, since this is a kind of, I mean, this design can actually be moved downwards into rooms below as well. So I believe, I'm not sure how many colours there are, but we might need one, possibly two more rooms down below, which makes it a little bit awkward. We could actually even put, you know what? Let's remove this. What's the best way to remove this? With a sword? With a shovel? It doesn't seem to want to remove, however quickly. It just, why are you so slow? But the idea is now, looking at this side, is that we gotta have like a little lift here. That would be amazing. And here, oh, how cool would that look? I've only just thought of that. That is an awesome idea. Let's probably do that at some point when we finish this level up. But basically what I'm going to be doing is possibly doing the other floors off camera, maybe in a live stream or something, because it is a little bit repetitive, I guess. But I'm really happy with how this design is going. I'm going to finish up the rest of it so we can take one last look at it. And I'm a big fan. All we need to do then is get some sheep in each of the pens, which possibly I could have done it a different way and it would have been easier. But for now, I'm sure this is fine. As long as we get 2 sheep in each pen and possibly block them off, I don't know. That's going to possibly be a very hard task. Probably harder than the rest of this was to build, but we're going to get on with it, and I'm really excited by this design. So the last touch I need to add right now is the roof in the centre. Now this design has changed, since we seem to have a little hole here. Now, I say seem to, I've actually added that hole there, because that up there, as you can see probably by the horse armour there, a bit of a spoiler, but yes, that is the horse stables up there, and I thought, you know what, it could be kind of cool to see through to that, possibly, but it does only, it's only like a very small amount. Now, the issue is, this goes this way, and that up there, the pathway goes that way, so it does make it a little bit awkward, but I kind of like it, and I think I'm going to keep it, but I need to make sure it actually fits in with the design. So, the design so far is very similar to those over there. You can't quite see them where I'm at. If I pull her over here, you'll be able to see it. But basically, it's half slabs going along like so. And then in the middle, I want to add something to do with leaves. Now, possibly here, I'm going to have to change it up and do something a little bit better and kind of keep this open somehow. Maybe do a design on the wall in there. But I feel like I need to spend a bit of time just thinking about that area and designing around it first, and then we'll see if we can actually merge that into the design. If not, I can always just cover it over, but let's quickly actually head up there to take a look what it looks like from the other side. And I went the wrong way completely. That is in fact where the elevator slash lift slash just way up and down the sheep farm is going to be, but if I come up here, this is what it looks like. And I'm not 100% sure on it. I feel like it's a bit random, not necessarily working together very well, but I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. I can always get rid of it in the future, but it does seem a little bit random. I could possibly make it go further along and then have just a design slope down into that room, but I don't know. It doesn't exactly work too well with the design. I thought it would work better, but obviously not. And also we need a design for out here, but I don't really want it to make it too obvious. I want it to just be a little tiny sheep farm, and you go inside and you go, wow, look. This is quite roomy in here, actually, to be honest with you. Especially as we're adding quite a high roof in the centre. I feel like it just adds a whole bunch more room. But anyway, I'm going to get on with this. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when I finish the design. And I think it looks pretty funky right now. Come on, sheepies. You can make it through. Are you really? Are you kidding me? They cannot make it through trapdoors, apparently. That is so random. There we are. Fine. Finally. Well, you know how to keep sheep out if you need to keep them out. You can just put 2 trapdoors there, apparently. So, I've made a little path here, which actually leads off into this one, which is pretty cool. Problem is, I don't want to push them back. I feel like I can I go past them? I feel like if I maybe put a bit of glass here. Ah, they're stuck. They're good. Ah, yay. Okay, let's make sure we don't get rid of any dirt that is necessary to keep them in there. Okay, great. Well, that is good to know. I can actually breed these guys up now, although I am actually running out of wheat. Are you not even interested in each other? Did I even give you one? I only had 3, so how are you? I'm so confused. Let me quickly go and check on these guys. I can probably reach them a bit better from here. Well, there we are. Okay, apparently the hearts were coming from the wrong sheep. I don't know how that works, and I believe, saying that this guy can actually get out of there. Well, there we are. I guess it's not an issue, actually. These can be the breeder sheep, and then in the future I can go up top to breed them, so I can block off these areas here, and then these sheep here can actually be used when it grows up to kind of fill the other ones. I don't think that's a bad idea. We'll have to lock these guys in here so that we can actually, yeah, just kind of easily get them to and from, and that'll be kind of a good thing over time to do, I think. And actually, that didn't end up being too bad. I feel like that idea is going to work the best, hopefully. We'll have to put that trapdoor there so I can use it in the future. I do have some more sheep up here, which I might move. Let's just quickly see how many I've got. Also, I don't know if you guys know already, but I did actually bring some mushrooms over. I did do it in a live stream. We had a few issues. I'm not going to mention what they were in case it becomes a highlight on my channel. I will need to probably find that because it was humorous in some sense, but also tragic. So I don't know, we'll have to see if that becomes a highlight. And yeah, there's quite a few sheep in here, so I might actually move these over to the other side, on the other side of the thing, but I need to go get some wheat first from spawn or somewhere, and that'll probably be a future project to actually make a wheat farm of some kind, probably one of the automatic kind of the very quick ones, the bread makers or whatever they're called. That could be kind of fun. So anyway, I'm going to head back and then I'll show you guys what I've done with that area. So this is it, the room is now complete, except for the fact that I have made a little bit of a mess, but this is for a good cause, because I now have 2 sheep in there, 2 sheep in here. I don't have any sheep in here just yet, but that is going well, and we have 2 sheep in each of these as well, so that is really, really nice. You are both going to be cyan, which is pretty cool. So once I breed these sheep up so I have enough, I can get rid of these little barriers. I've tried building them out of stone now, so that I can actually not get rid of the wrong ones, because I need to be careful I don't get rid of these ones here that they're actually on top of, because otherwise they can actually fall through and probably escape as well, which would not be good, especially the babies. The babies can fall through any size gap, so you can't actually leave any chance there, really. So I have bred these guys up already. They're both, I don't know what these sheep are doing. They're like, you're having a wrestle. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be left sheep or right sheep? Now they're looking at me like, oh my god, they're like Siamese they're like connected at the hip. That's so weird. That's so strange. Although actually for sheep I don't think that is that strange. But anyway, that is looking wonderful. But yeah, these guys look cool. These guys actually here need to be orange. I've actually gone and collected a whole bunch of dyes. And I believe this is all the dyes there is. I don't think I've missed any, but the only issue with it is there's only 1 ink sac on this row. Like, these are all the floors, so technically I'd need 3 floors. Maybe I can make that floor where all the kind of monochromatic colours are, a little bit different in style, but I guess we will find out at the time. But yeah, now when I breed these guys up, they're all going to be the same colour. It will save me on dyes, so we should be pretty good. So I should only need 2 of each dye, technically, and the rest will be used for banners, because I have been making banners for my patrons lately, and they have been turning out awesome. I will show them on camera when I've got at least most of them. There are a few more that I want to make in live streams and stuff like that. And of course, if you want to become a patron, all the information is down below as always. But that is it, guys. I think I finished here. Shame I couldn't actually breed up all the sheep so I have them in each pen or do multiple floors today. But you get the idea, you get the gist. We're going to basically have this for lots of different colours, and it shall look super awesome. If you've got any ideas, feel free to let me know. I wanted to do something a little bit prettier in here at some point as well, but it's like the smallest corridor ever, so it won't take me very long at all. But anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. But that is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I shall catch you guys next time. See ya!